Today we'll be learning an emotional freedom technique called tapping, where we are going to be physically tapping on points of our body that are connected to the acupressure points of traditional Chinese medicine and meridians. This technique was developed with the combination of traditional Chinese medicine and modern psychology. That when we are tapping on these points, we're going to use a statement that's going to help us identify the emotion that we're feeling or the sensation in our body that we're feeling, and then ground us in a state of being, whether that is love or joy or peace. So our first tapping point is going to be on the more meaty aspect on the outside of your palm. You can do both sides, but starting here, we will say, even though I am feeling overwhelmed, I love my body. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed, I love my body. Then we're going to go to just inside of our eyebrow. So again, you could do both sides at the same time, or you can do just one, whatever feels best in the body, and that might change depending on what day it is or what emotion or body sensation we are working with. So even though I'm feeling overwhelmed, feeling lots of tense energy in my body, I love and care for my body. Or go to the outside of our eyebrow here. Even though I feel like I could scream, I feel so stressed, I love my body and nourish my being. Checking in with how you feel on a scale of 0 to 10. 0, you are feeling perfectly calm and well, or 10, where we're feeling really overwhelmed and unbalanced, and lots of tension and stress and overwhelm. So just below the eye, say, I'm feeling at an 8 right now. Even though I'm feeling at an 8, I love my body. Going just under your nose, above the lips. Even though I'm feeling a lot of dense, stagnant energy in my body, I love and care for my body and fill it with light. Going just under your lips, so on your chin. Even though I'm feeling overwhelmed and filled with stress and lots of thoughts, I love myself, my body. I give it care and tenderness. And then we're going to go just under your collarbones. So you can do both on each side. You can do individual hands, or you can do one hand where you're using your fingers or your thumb here. So even though I'm feeling overwhelmed, lots of energy in my body, tension and overwhelm, stress, I nourish my being with love, with kindness, connecting to the space that's filled with inner joy, with infinite bliss. Back to our palm. Even though I'm feeling at about a 6 right now, I love my body. So you will continue on those tapping points until you're below a 3. So a 3, a 2, a 1, or a 0. Ideally a 0, so we can feel bliss and goodness and that coherence within our mind and our body, our breath, our heart rate, of that it's all coming together and working together so that we are feeling that inner aliveness and that inner calm, so that we can feel good in our body and feel good in our day and able to regulate and manage those internal environments that can feel out of balance and charged energy. Try it out.